Hey goobers, okay, today, happy Friday if you're watching this on Friday. If you're watching it any other day of the week, happy blankety day. Happy Wednesday day. It doesn't really work. Happy day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Fill in the blank. My goodness, do I have to do everything? Okay, first of all, I thought I left my wallet in the car today when I got home from work, so I just had to double check that my wallet was in fact in the car. And while I'm here, I might as well go grab dinner. It is so stinking nice outside. It's 82 degrees. 82 degrees. Here's the deal. We're on a bit of a mission today. A little bit of a food field trip, if you will. Oh, a food field trip. Now, here's the backstory of how this video came to be. I really like Italian sodas. What are those? They're not new, but more places are doing this thing where they take like an energy drink as a base of a drink, or like it's a soda, or some type of like fizzy soda water, something with carbonation. That's the base of a drink, and then they add like those syrups to them, and they call them like Italian sodas, or they're like these fizzy energy drinks. So whenever I see them out and about, I try them because every place kind of makes them different. Then something came across my plate, and I'm talking about my plate of social media. I see a picture of this Italian soda one day, and it's at this place that claims to be a couple towns over from me. What the heck? What the hey? What is this place? Then I see that they sell these soda things at a restaurant called Chicken and Fizz. I said, what is that? I've never heard of that place before. Like a chicken shop? What's that combination about? I'm like, okay, let me look into it. Let me Google it. So I do. It says, introducing the dynamic duo Chicken and Fizz. Experience a blast from the past and our 1950s retro diner ambiance. So if I look at their menu real quick, because I was like, what is this? All they offer is bone-in or boneless wings, chicken tenders, chicken nuggets, one corn dog or fried cauliflower option, and then they just have like sauces for the wings: buffalo, Carolina Gold, garlic parmesan, ghost pepper, whatever. And then for sides they have french fries, cheese fries, sweet potato tots, cheese curds, mozzarella sticks. Like everything is cheese based. And then they also have sweets, like these loaf cakes. They have a lemon loaf cake. We have to try that if they have it. And then they have ice creams to go. Like you can just buy bars of ice creams, or you could buy candy, boxes of candy: Airheads, Sour Patch Kids, gummy bears, Raisinets. I'm so confused what the ambiance of this place is. 1950s diner that's really like a chicken shop with specialty sodas, partially bakery ice cream truck, or like a movie theater candy shop. I don't even understand. Lastly, at the bottom, they have little icons for their social media: Facebook, X, and Instagram. Clicked on all of them. They don't have pages. This is just links to the app of Instagram. In case you were on their menu, and all of a sudden you wanted to check your Instagram about something, you could just hit that icon. It's like a little cheat code. And then I looked up this place on like a Google Maps, and I looked at like the street view, how you could see like in real time what it looks like. It doesn't exist. It's not there. It looks like it's like a restaurant within a strip mall. It does look like they opened like a month or two ago. So I was like, maybe it's just not updated. The pin marker where this restaurant was in the side of a brick building. This place has so many different aesthetics that I'm thinking it's like a front. It's like a front for like a money laundering business, but they couldn't just decide on one business. So they're like, we'll do 7 different things. We'll do movie, theater, candy selling / bakery, chicken shop, 1950s diner. In case anyone comes in here to inspect the place, they'll just be confused. They'll just be so confused at what's going on. They won't think to like check our taxes or inventory, like there's actually no chicken in the back. I don't know where we're getting it from, but it's not in the freezer. Let's just go check it out. Let's see if it even exists. And I would love to try some of these funky sodas. Oh, the soda flavors. Tropical Trip is the name of a drink. It's Pepsi with coconut and pineapple. Instant Campfire mug root beer with toasted marshmallow and coconut. They're using like everyday pops and sodas. And then you can do dirty sodas, which is basically like those same flavors with cream added. Oh, last but not least, I know this is a lot up front. Last but not least, if you go to their About Us page, well, now I can't find it. There was something about an escape room. They were giving you like the daily menu specials, and then it was like, book our escape room, and then get this specialty wing combo for cheaper. And I'm like, escape room? Where is the escape room? Is it attached to the building? Is the escape room just like the back kitchen area? They're like, we're gonna lock you in the kitchen with us while we cook chicken, and you gotta figure your way out, or you have to get a job here. We're either clocking in your time card and you can start learning how to deep fry chicken wings, or you can escape. I'm so confused what this place is. That was all the information I could find. Now let's go see if it's real. And then lastly, let's try it. Need sunglasses and the battery is gonna die. Great. What did I call this? A food field trip? I kind of like that name. Food field trip. We're going to an undisclosed location to even see if it's real. Could you imagine if you went on school, if the field trips they took you on in school had no real destination? They just went there on a hunch. They're like, oh, we heard there was a museum somewhere in South Indiana. We thought we'd go drive around, put everyone on the bus and drive around, see if we could find it. What? We had to sign permission slips for us to just aimlessly drive around to see if we could find something to go do? No, they're just like locked and loaded. They're like, we gotta be on the bus because we gotta be there at 10 a.m. We gotta get everyone eating lunch by 1 because little Jimmy's got an allergy to late lunch. He's not allergic to any actual food. He's just allergic to eating late lunch. Jimmy sounds like a hoot. I'm so glad we could accommodate Jimmy in his schedule. I love a random field trip and a late lunch. Oh, I don't have any sunglasses in here.
They have ice rinks. Even Arizona. When I lived in Arizona, I just found out one of the best players.
Move this back. Okay, it should be right here. What street is this? It'd be really helpful if there was a street sign. Ding dongs. Are you gonna stop at the stop sign? That'd be great. I think this, nope, this is the wrong street. Should be right, oh my gosh, it's right there. Oh, you're shitting me. It says now open. Okay, so you're just gonna pull out right in front of my car? That's fine. No, that's fine. There's a bunch of children in here. There's like 7 kids. Okay, what an oddball of a place. Attached to an escape room. Okay, I see the escape room. Where do I park? This is all parking for different places. Okay, there were people in there and there was an escape room attached. Do I have to eat there? I don't want to. Can I get it to go? Okay, only one way to find out, I guess. Mission accomplished. Took a hot second, but got her done. I got a meal, like a combo, 2 drinks, and I went back and got the lemon loaf. The story on that, I'll save for the Patreon. One of the more awkward interactions I've had in a couple days. Okay, so on the Google Maps view, that place used to be an eyeglasses place, an eyewear place. I don't know. There's a lot of people out and about. This is like a little bit of a downtown area. You could do street parking and people sitting at a table, outdoor dining, could watch me eat. Or I could go park in this parking garage. So that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go eat in a dark parking garage. Wow, 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 in the burning ring of fire. Was that the song playing in there? It might have been. In the burning ring of fire, we go down, down, down. It did have a 1950s diner vibe. The ring of fire. It was fully, openly attached to an escape room. Like, I did secure the lemon loaf. The ring of fire, you'll always on my mind. Didn't I covered up my camera with my table thing. Okay. Ow! This is what we have. A bag of food. Here are the drinks I got. Okay. Told you they had like some fun logoing. Paper straw, which I fully support. Save the turtles, but the paper straw does not work for someone who takes hours to drink a drink. Because the paper straws start to disintegrate out of nowhere. And then there's this one. I look so tan in this parking garage. A sentence never uttered by anybody. I look so tan in this parking garage. I walk in and it was a diner themed. They did have like a little diner bar, big fountain drink machine and a bunch of syrups on the thing. Some guy named Michael helped me. Immediately was like, hey, how are you? And I was like, oh, good. I've just never been here before. Immediately started explaining stuff to me. Like stayed heavy on the details I didn't really care about. He was like, well, if you get this is a bucket. So it might as well, it's a better deal if you get the bucket instead of this. I'm like, Michael, I'm just trying to read the menu. These 2 drinks I got, he immediately explained the sodas and he said these 2 are the most popular. I think the one he said it was his favorite and the other one he's like, teenage and high school girls coming in here all the time and almost every single one of them orders this. And I was like, I'm 30 years old. I just tell me it's popular. And then he made a joke about my name was Christine and there's some movie with a car, a scary movie with a car with a girl named Christine. I was like, who's getting in their car directly next to me? We're in a parking garage with 700 options to park. And he's like, I was like, oh, I've never seen that movie. He's like, probably because you're too young. He's like, it probably came out when I was 18. And I was like, you're calling me young, then old, and I'm hip, and I'm a loser? Okay. The one is a funky monkey. This is a funky monkey, the yellow one. Okay. These are like the dirty soda ones too. I was gonna get like a one dirty and one not, but he suggested these 2. Funky Monkey Mountain Dew with banana, chocolate, and cream. This was only $3.75. Shit, that's pretty good. Mike, it tastes like a banana split. What is the Mountain Dew doing? Isn't Mountain Dew like a lime flavor? Really all I'm tasting is banana and chocolate and like fizziness from Mountain Dew. I wonder how much is pop and how much is everything else. The stuff you're throwing in. If I drank this and you said, oh, the base of it is just like soda water or whatever, I would have been like, yeah. I would have never guessed that there's Mountain Dew in here. Not a day in my life. The other drink is a Southern Charm. Dr. Pepper with vanilla, cherry, and cream. I don't hate or love Dr. Pepper, but okay. That tastes like a cherry Dr. Pepper float. That's not bad. I didn't watch the girl make these drinks. There's like these two younger girls, probably high school, not college, I don't think, making the drinks. And I swear I saw her put the pop thing under once, and then it like overflowed someone else's drink. And then she like stirred the crap out of it. I swear she had a stirrer of some kind. But when you stir the syrups in, you lose the fizz. Oh my gosh. I got the meal option, which was, oh, the cornbread's falling apart. 6 boneless wings with fries or tots, and then coleslaw or cornbread. I got the cornbread option. I particularly hate coleslaw. And this thing is open. Just noticed that. And it's fallen out the back. Okay, I'm trying to show you the logo. That's kind of fun. Love the chicken with cornbread. The thing I really liked about this place, a home run in theory, they had a sauce bar. A sauce bar! They could either toss the sauce in wings. What? Toss the wings in sauce. Okay, there's your food. I mean, not gonna lie, it's giving field trip vibes. It's giving high school cafeteria. They're just crinkle cut fries. They don't look crazy. I can't see salt on the fries at all. They don't look seasoned at all. And then some wings. He's like, I think you could toss the wings in sauce or a sauce bar. They had all the sauce flavors. I took a picture. You could just pour your own to-go containers. That is a fantastic idea, so I could look at all the different flavors and take my time, and they had them separated from mild and like hot. That's a really good idea. Now, if they were slammed, there's nobody there. If they were slammed, that would get messy so fast, and they'd probably have to take it away because people would like abuse the power of getting their own sauce and either take too much, 9 different to-go little containers, or it'd just get messy. You wouldn't keep that clean. They gave me ranch, and then I picked up a garlic parmesan, and I think like a something bourbon, just a barbecue sauce. Let's try the fries. Oh yeah, they're just frozen fries. There's not seasoning at all. They're not crunchy, they're kind of mushy. Oh shit. I did not do this to make fun of this place or say they had bad food. I was just trying to figure out what their vibe is. If half the customers coming in that door is people just trying to figure out what the heck this place is, that might be their customers for the first 6 months. But these have no seasoning. They taste kind of like, not like a state fair, but like a county fair. You know what I'm talking about? State fair has like this foods you've never seen. Deep fried choco tacos. Corn flavored corn dogs. You're like, what? Corn flavored corn dogs? Yeah, we did that. We were working on that all year. Okay, ranch. They do have good ranch. Okay. They didn't. This is a small, medium cup. They did not fill it all the way. So there's that. All right. These are the size of the boneless wings. You get 6 of them. I don't know if this was a good deal or not. Probably not. Okay. The wings are decent. White meat. Good chunk of it. Not too dry. I'm just thinking it's chicken nuggets since I put my own sauce on it. Also, the guy, the kid that made my order, he was only making my order and someone else's order, brought the food up front and he kept saying, Christian? He's like, food for Christian? And I was like, clearly that's not me, because they asked for my name. And then again, like 30 seconds later, the guy's like, Christian? Like to the girls. They're standing there giggling. I look over and immediately just get up. And I was like, it has to be my food, because who else's food would it be? Who else's food would it be? Who's Christian? And then I go, I said, is it for Christine? And he goes, he's like, this is like a high school kid. He's like, maybe. He's like, it cut off the E. I'm assuming there was an E at the end. And I was like, well, that would be Kristen. Christin. Kristen. Christian would probably mean there's an A in there somewhere. But that's just me. That's just my guess. Kind of that's smoky bourbon? Okay, I don't really like barbecue sauce. Touched my lip. That's kind of good. A smoky bourbon. The real test is if they have good garlic parmesan, because that's like my favorite wings. It smells like Little Caesars. This is my favorite like sauce for wings. Jeez Louise. Joe! You could smell my breath a mile away. That is very garlicky. I mean, it's good, very flavorful, very strong. My taste buds are getting knocked around in a drag-out fight between this garlic and this Parmesan. Holy crap. That's a lot of garlic. Whoa! Okay, the sauces are good. Sauces are fun. That might be their big thing. I wonder who came up with this idea. Just the biggest truck revving their engine in here. You can tell Mike was doing the computer too. He just didn't really know what was going on. He just needed a minute to figure it out. I was like, that's totally fine. I've worked plenty of cash register jobs. At a deli, multiple restaurants, to-go orders, takeout orders. It takes you a minute to learn that damn menu and the buttons and to modify everything. Like, take all the time you need, Michael. The place just opened. I wouldn't know the damn buttons either. It's just average run-of-the-mill food. The sodas are interesting. They're all pop-based, though, and I don't really like pop. Could they do a Red Bull? They don't see that option. You know, you guys have all the syrups. Could I just bring in a Red Bull? Would that be fine? It just tastes like a cherry Dr. Pepper. And this one, again, if you told me it was Mountain Dew, I'd be like, what are you talking about? Tastes like a fizzy banana split. I'm glad we went and tried it because it could have been a hidden gem. Let's see how long it sticks around. This is a place I might try like in another year to be like, okay. Maybe when I go in a year, it'll be all escape room. And then if you get out of the escape room in time, you get a bucket of chicken. They just take fries off the menu. And the place was decorated really nice and it was clean. Some girl came out and cleaned the tables while I was sitting there and they had like old like diner music playing and everything looked nice, but I was like, we don't need this theme though. You know what I'm talking about? A theme elevates what you're already doing. And if what you're doing, your main focus is the food because it's a restaurant, the theme should only help that or elevate it. This felt like an interior designer with a passion for the past and someone who likes chicken and soda just got together and was like, we're their siblings and their rich uncle is like, I'll give you guys $250,000 for your startup company, but you must start it together. You must bring your interests together in a cohesive manner. And he's like, 1950s dinner chicken shop. Huh? Oh, I was gonna say like maybe some chicken themed throw pillows, for rich people because they love food shaped pillows. I don't know what that's about. It's a big trend. I don't know. Ever seen like chicken nugget dino pillows? Those are for the average man. Actually, maybe just a wing pillow. Like literally in the pillow itself, it has like bones, not like real bones. Somehow it's sewn in a way that makes you think that there is like a chicken bone in the pillow. No, that's a rich person's pillow. They be having stuff that the rest of us are like, what the fuck is this about? What is this? I'm sitting on a chicken wing. There's a chicken bone poking me in my left butt cheek. I'd like to get out of here. This is the weirdest pool party I've ever been to. There's not even a pool here. Is there like carbon monoxide flowing into my car? Where was that train of thought going? Anyways, I'll end on this. I used to work as far as like cashiers and restaurants go, I used to work at a Little Caesars, my first job. And when I started there, I was competent enough that the guy that owned the place, he's like, no, you're not washing. He was literally like, you're not washing dishes. You're not going to be back here. He's like, you're going to be up front. You're going to be front-facing people person. That's you. You learn all the buttons because you'll be up here. And I was like, I'd rather wash the dishes and listen to music and eat the pizza that falls on the ground. He's like, no, you're going to learn the buttons. But then I worked at a deli. This was a small-time deli. They had their regulars. The owner, Tim, just knew everybody. Knew every single customer that came in there and knew their business and what they did and what they ate. This guy, he only pays for half a sandwich even though he always gets a full. This guy, he always says he wants a BLT, but he really means like an Italian sub. It's an old joke. We go way back. I'm like, what the Tim? I don't know these people. And they walk in, they're like, I just want my usual. And I was like, do I look like the usual cashier? No, then I'm not going to know what your usual is, sir. Cough up some information. What the hell do you want? That was a fun job. You're in the weeds like the lunch rush, you're leaning on your team members, you're messing things up, you're apologizing, you're flashing them that cute little smile. I'm so sorry, I'm brand new. Tim's in the back, go complain to him, I don't care. We just got through it, it was a good time. So I guess we should try the cornbread. I mean, half of it fell out, but do we think they're making this cornbread and slicing it up? Maybe. It's a very crumbly cornbread. I don't know nothing about cornbread etiquette, as in like what's good and what's bad. Has a nice little like ooey gooey crust on top. It's definitely not dry. And it's crumbly because half of it fell out. I don't know why we did breaded chicken with breaded fries with bread. Is that a southern thing? The coleslaw I get. The cornbread? You would also think if they're offering cornbread that they would do like a mac and cheese for the sides. You know what we need to really do? We need to go eat some real southern barbecue. I see people like going down south and eating some like real Texas barbecue. The real deal, the cornbread, the mac and cheese. We need to do that one time because I don't know nothing about that and I think that would be right up my alley. We would expand my palate. I'm eating cafeteria food right here. Okay, my overall review of the place. They have to figure out what direction they're going in. Food needs to be better. If it's a chicken shop, like the chicken's good, the fries are not good. I like the sauces element. It looked like a nice little spot. You can just tell that they're brand new. The theme is all over the place. The products themselves are not that great. I'm not wowed. I'm not blown away. I'm not dying to go back. The sodas I like. I don't know if these particular types of soda, Italian soda, whatever, soda pop, fizz, whatever drinks are for me. I like the other kind. I like the energy-based ones. I like the yada yada yada, the fizzy water. These are These are passable, but they're Okay, that's my review. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. I have a story about the lemon loaf, and we're gonna go do that over on the Patreon if you want to check that out. Thank you guys for watching and going on this little food field trip with me, little Friday adventure. Friday food field trip. Oh my gosh, new series. Next time I'm like, Friday food field trip, we're going to Texas. I just take a field trip to Texas. I'm like, the field trip will be 17 hours. Join me. I only have one camera battery. I'm driving on a hope and a dream, 3 hours of sleep, 4 pairs of sunglasses in the car locked and loaded because I keep breaking them down the road. And I got a half cup iced coffee I found in the back cup holder of my car. It was ice. Now it's room temp. And it might be giving me the toots. Stay tuned.